Hey everybody, and welcome to Everyday Art by Brittany Gunter. We are back and we are going to do another pour. So this is a dry canvas that I decided I wasn't happy with. Didn't quite work out as planned. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a black base down. And then we're going to do a tree ring pour. I'm going to put part of the base down and tilt. I'm having to stand up for part of this video just because I can't use the regular side of my space because I've got some skins drying over there, so I had to come to the far end of the table. Okay, I'm going to add some more. And this painting that I'm doing now is inspired by Mely D. I will add a link to the exact painting she did that inspired this in the description below. It turned out gorgeous. I don't have the exact colors she has. I'm not using the same pouring mediums. So I don't expect it to be like as beautiful as hers. Because honestly her work is pretty stunning. But I am hoping for kind of the same concept with the rings and such. Is my hope anyway. She poured the black on and just tilted. And it looks so smooth and so beautiful. And I understand why she likes doing that, because it does make it look gorgeous. But because my camera doesn't continuously record the whole time, I'm not quite able to just sit and play with it all day. So we're going to do it this way. Then I'm going to move the black to the side. Okay. And while that base is sitting there, I'm going to take a cup and try to put it here. Well, actually, I'll just hold it up. So let me take the lids off these. So I'll be using blue, which is Artist Soft Flow Acrylics, a metallic gold, which is also Artist Soft Flow Acrylics, Artist Soft Flow Acrylics white, and then I'll be using a cream, a turquoise, and a purple magenta from the De La Rowney, I believe is how you say it, Simply Acrylics. So first I'm going to put my blue in. And then I'm going to add some white. I will probably have too much paint, which, I mean, she did too, so I think it'll be okay. She used a magenta. I'm going to use this purple color. And I'm going to add the blue, the other blue, the turquoise. I don't think my paints are quite as fluid as hers were either. I'm going to set these cups to the side so that I don't actually knock anything over or make a mess. I'll put lids on them in a minute. I'm going to add just a touch of the gold metallics. Just a touch. And put the lid on that. I'm going to add a little bit more of the blue. And then, like she did, I'm going to put a cream base down for my tree ring. And save a little bit of the cream for later. feel like this is way too bright, you guys. And I feel like that is way too dark. I'm trying to, okay, maybe that'll work. Okay, now I'm going to sit down so I can see what I'm doing, and so I can do it to where you guys can see. I'm going to pinch the cup, and I'm going to start the tree ring. And I'm going to stop right there. And I'm going to put the rest of the cream down. I'm going to add a bit of white because she did, and it seemed to help the other rings maneuver, and it will flow off that edge over there because this is a smaller canvas than she had as well. And I'm going to stop there because I do believe I have too much paint. And I'm simply just going to help it back this way some. She let her sit, but she can of course do the time lapse with her phone, and my phone I can't do that with right now. So I'm just going to tilt mine this way just some so it starts running over, and I'm going to tilt it down some just so the colors start, and then I'm going to tilt the tree ring back. And then we'll allow it to move on its own some. And while I'm doing that, I'll just take some of this black and just touch up the edges. Not where the blue's falling, but everywhere else. Because I did happen to get black all over my hands, so I'll just roll with it. I'm just going to let it kind of move on its own for a little bit, and then before my camera goes to turn off, I will start moving it myself if I have to. But I'm hoping it gets to flow on its own mostly. My rings still aren't as prominent as hers, but I'm sure it's a difference in our pouring mediums, a difference in our paints. I think she uses golden. I believe she uses the GAC 800 and the Liquitex pouring medium. And I don't use any of that. So I'm going to tilt it back this way just a hair so I don't lose all of that pretty white and magenta on that side. Just so that it maybe flows a little more freely this way. And then we'll set it there. Now I'm going to get up and go wash my hands while I was cooking. Okay. So I'm loving this so far. It's mostly going off on that side over there though. If it doesn't start moving a little bit faster, I will have to help it along because there's too much paint up there. And while it's doing that, I don't know if you could see this cup. This is the leftover paint from the other pours, and because I don't have room to do another pour tonight, actually I might. So I won't mix it yet. I've been keeping all my leftover paints together. But I might be able to move this to my drying rack and do another pour. So I'm going to carefully tilt this way a hair. I don't want the white going over, but I want to move that magenta back that way a little. And then we're going to come back this way. And then back. And then that way a little. But I still want to leave a corner. But let's get a little more paint on that edge. And then pull it back. There's still too much paint on here, and I really don't want to like go crazy, but there is too much paint. I don't want to lose the center, I don't want to lose that. Bring up some. There's just way too much paint on here at this point. So we may not have as much negative space. Okay. I don't have as much negative space as I wanted, but there was way too much paint up there. And that definitely wouldn't have worked. So I'm going to grab one more paper towel. Hopefully my camera will keep recording. And then I'm going to bring you guys down for a close-up. Okay. Gonna take you guys down. And here we go. Bottom left corner. Top left corner. Middle. Bottom right corner. And top right corner. And then the whole piece. So give this a thumbs up if you like it. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And sorry guys, I'm getting used to this new tripod. It's taking some time and effort. And let me know if there's any certain colors you want me to try. I may try this again with less paint or on a larger canvas and see how that goes. But I am happy with this. I do like this one. I see some cells popping up, probably because of the gold metallic. But I do like it, so let me know what you think. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you, Mely D, for the ideal, even though mine wasn't nowhere near as great as yours. I was excited to try it. Okay, have a nice night, everybody, and I hope you love it.